So when the Rajasthan Royals went up against the Mumbai Indians, this wasn't just another IPL match, not even close. It was a statement. It was a sign that, maybe a huge shift is happening in cricket right before our very eyes. So how'd they pull it off? Let's get into it and break down the anatomy of this new reign. On one side, you've got the old guard, right? The established powerhouses, the cricketing royalty. And on the other side, a new wave of talent, totally fearless, super aggressive, and playing a brand of cricket that honestly looks like it's from the future. This match just threw that contrast into the spotlight. And really, it all kind of boiled down to this one incredible question. You have a 15-year-old kid, this prodigy, stepping up to face arguably the best bowler on the entire planet. I mean, you could just feel the tension. Okay, so this brings us to the first pillar of Rajasthan's dominance, their batting. And it was a performance that felt less like cricket and more like something out of a video game. And it was led by that exact same teenager.
The matchup itself was instantly iconic. You had Vaibhav Suryavanshi, they're calling him the baby boss, taking on the master himself, Jasprit Bumrah. And in this fight, believe it or not, it was the prodigy who was landing all the knockout punches. The speed of their start was just staggering. Seriously, look at these numbers. They hit 50 runs in less than 3 overs. That's just 18 balls. 80 runs in the first 5. This wasn't just good scoring, this was a complete and total onslaught against some of the biggest bowling names in the world.
And at the very heart of that onslaught was this number, a strike rate of 278. Now, just to put that in perspective for you, a strike rate is basically how many runs you'd score per 100 balls. In T20 cricket, anything over 150 is considered excellent. Suryavanshi was playing on a completely different level. This was a systematic dismantling. And here's the thing, it all started from his very first ball against Bumrah, an 88-meter 6, a shot of just pure, unapologetic confidence. Someone called it absolute cinema, and that's exactly what it was. It set the tone for everything. This kid wasn't just there to play, he was there to take over. And this slide just perfectly illustrates the huge difference in philosophy. Rajasthan's fearless power hitting, it's a massive tactical shift in the game. And honestly, it made Mumbai's more traditional, kind of measured approach look, well, outdated. We were watching cricket evolve in real time. But listen, this masterclass wasn't just about explosive batting. Far from it. Rajasthan's dominance was built just as much on the quiet, clinical precision of its unsung bowling heroes. You could say this was their secret weapon. This table tells the whole story, doesn't it? While Mumbai's big name's star-studded attack was getting hit all over the park, Sandeep Sharma's performance, super economical, 2 wickets for just 26 runs, was an absolute game-changer, especially in a high-scoring match like this. And that brings us right to the man himself, Sandeep Sharma. He is, quite possibly, one of the most underrated legends in the entire league. This is the guy who consistently delivers against the biggest names, but he rarely gets the big headlines. For Rajasthan, he has a massive competitive edge. I mean, his record is just unbelievable. He's gotten Virat Kohli out 7 times, Rohit Sharma 6 times. This isn't luck. This is a master craftsman at work, a guy who knows exactly how to take apart the best batting lineups in the world. All right, so we've seen the revolutionary batting and the clinical bowling. But the third piece of this puzzle, the thing that ties it all together, was the leadership. See, Rajasthan didn't just win with talent, they won the tactical battle. And that comes down to captaincy. This really just sums up the whole game perfectly. Yeah, Mumbai won the coin toss at the beginning, but after that, it was all Rajasthan. Under the sharp, proactive leadership of Riyan Parag, they completely outplayed and outthought their opponents in every single department.
So what does all of this add up to? Well, it's way more than just one victory. It's a blueprint for dominance. Rajasthan has basically forged a new, incredibly tough standard for the rest of the competition to even try and follow. And it all rests on these 3 really clear pillars. You've got a batting lineup that just attacks without any fear, a bowling unit that executes with deadly strategy, and then sharp, proactive leadership that brings it all together. That's the winning formula right there. And a perfect start like this, it's really rare. This is only the 3rd time in the team's entire history that they've won their first 3 matches. That just goes to show you how special this current run really is. And the results, well,
they speak for themselves. They're sitting right at the top of the table, they have the players with the most runs and the most wickets, and of course, they're still unbeaten. It is total, complete dominance. Which leaves us with one final, pretty fascinating question. Are we watching Rajasthan set a new standard that other teams can maybe try to copy? Or is their revolutionary style of play evolving the game so fast that it's just leaving everybody else behind in the dust? I guess only time will tell.